and welcome everyone to England's Northwest. The action soon to get underway here at Old Trafford. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me in the commentary position is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player Stuart Robson. And we've got Premier League action coming right up. It's Manchester United up against Leeds United.
Well, Derek, we can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire? It should be a cracking game, though.
Well, Manchester United have chosen this particular shape. David De Gea begins in goal. Luke Shaw starts with Aaron Wan-Bissaka in the fullback positions. And the main threat in attack today should be Mason Greenwood. And a look at the Leeds United starting 11.
Well, it's regarded as a negative shape. If they control the middle of the park, play some expansive football, the wide players can then come in field to join the centre forward, and the fullbacks can push on. Let's hope they do that today.
Attending the Theatre of Dreams. Enjoy the match.
And so the match is underway. Potentially freedom for United on the flank. Pogba might fancy it. Well thumped clear. Shaw. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, a save right out of the top drawer. Super stop. But he's gone short with it. Bruno Fernandes. Now Pogba. Takes the shot. Can they stop it going in? And a time for calm on the ball. The high press was very much on. There it is! The opening goal of this match. And what a start they've made.
Well, here's the replay, and it has been coming. They've played some great football in this game, and they fully deserve this goal.
Number
1-0 then.
18, Bruno Fernandes.
Stuart Dallas. And Rodrigo has it. Well, you can sense the threat is there. And it's United's turn now. Scott McTominay. James. Mason Greenwood. Decent position this for United to find themselves in. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Harrison. Stuart Dallas. This looks promising out wide. Now he must favour the cross. Hove. Oh, and couldn't convert. Well, following on from the previous incident, he sees yellow now. Maguire. Here is Fred. James. Bruno Fernandes has it. Paul Pogba. Pogba. Bruno Fernandes. Opportunity here. That ball was put into the right area, but no one able to capitalise. Well, mopping up defensively. Bamford. Here's Rafinha. Patrick Bamford. Well, he's outplayed and outthought him. Well, he has cause to be grateful to his teammate. Well, they might be onto something. Is it going to be? Able to clear the danger, at least for now. Rodrigo. Rafinha. On the ball, Luke Ayling. Bamford. Here's Rafinha. And Rodrigo has it. Oh, maybe the equaliser. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Pogba. Greenwood. And possibilities here. Wan-Bissaka. And moving the ball nicely. Bruno Fernandes. Not to be in terms of the finish. Ayling. Here's Rafinha. Well, they're on the scent of something positive. Patrick Bamford. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Paul Pogba. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Greenwood. Fred. Excellent passing. Well, honestly, I didn't mean to jinx them. Just wasn't a very good pass, finally. Rodrigo. Rafinha. Cleach. And Fred winkling possession away from the opposition. Plenty of running room in the wide position. Fred. And now Shaw. And players waiting in the centre. Good tackle. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? They need to get bodies back. Well, they could run onto it here. And reading it absolutely superbly. Bruno Fernandes. It's with McTominay. Mason Greenwood. James. Scott McTominay. It's with McTominay. Encouraging stuff from United. Fred. Well, the flag has gone up. It was really close. Scott McTominay. Mason Greenwood. Giving it a try. And just narrowly wide in the end. Dallas. Jack Harrison has it. Chance to do damage. My goodness, the importance of getting there was not lost on the keeper. And he read it well. Rodrigo. Determined block. Bruno Fernandes. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Well, it looked highly promising, but it came to nothing in the end. Now, let's see what they can do here. Rafinha. Now with Hove. Crisp tackling. James. It's with McTominay. Pogba. Wan-Bissaka. McTominay. Every pass hitting its target. But just like that, possession changes hands. It's opening up for them. Will he finish? Oh, the keeper made it look routine. It was anything but. And he takes it on. Well, that's really sound goalkeeping, not letting the opposition have any scraps. Ayling. Deserves credit for winning the ball back. Well, far from the ideal pass. Mason Greenwood. James. Plenty of options. Wan-Bissaka. Needs to stay calm. Well, it's all going so swimmingly for them here. Another goal. And now it's a matter of avoiding any silly mistakes.
Well, let's see this again. The vision to play this through ball is superb, and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
Well, a second goal for them here. Cooper. Stuart Dallas. Patrick Bamford. On the ball, Luke Ayling. Can they trouble the opposition this time? Not to be, and still chasing this game.
Well, that was the chance to get back into this. As it is, they're going to struggle now.
Maguire.
Well, United have certainly controlled the ball, as you can see. Yes, they've played well when going forward, but it's been their ability to regain the ball which has made them so hard to play against here, and it makes them such a good team. It's been a brilliant performance so far.
Well, he dealt with that ball played in rather well. Bruno Fernandes. Pogba! And a goal! They're running riot here, almost out of sight.
Well, just look at his strength here. He holds off the challenge, he keeps his balance, and he finds the back of the net. It's a wonderful goal.
Blistering first half display, and just look at that score. Rodrigo, wonderfully weighted pass. No nonsense clearance. Shaw. Well, goal kick, just as it was looking promising. Cooper. Robin Koch. Mateusz Klich. Rodrigo. And Rodrigo has it. Rodrigo. Did well to win the ball back. Rodrigo, the keeper diving magnificently to make sure he got there. Corner kick played in. It hasn't come to very much. They're getting right on top of their opponents and winning it back. Pogba. Here's Luke Shaw. Fine sequence of passes. Bruno Fernandes. Take it away. Almost at half-time, and they're making home advantage count, I think it's fair to say. Stuart, your thoughts?
Well, when they play like this, they're such a good team to watch. Their passing, movement and finishing have been of the highest quality. If they continue to play at this pace for the rest of the game, who knows how many they could score.
So a deflection, and they can get ready for their corner kick routine. Over it comes. Marvellous anticipation. Illegal play, and hence a free kick. And the penalty is converted. A goal is his, and now he can exhale.
Well, here's the replay, and the goalkeeper dives early, and that's why he goes straight down the middle. What a good penalty. Watch the goalkeeper all the way. Excellent.
So there it is, 3-1 the current scoreline here. Bruno Fernandes. Well, wait, don't go anywhere. We're going to have 5 additional minutes. Greenwood. Promising sequence. Fred. Bruno Fernandes. And he's only gone and made it a hat-trick. Absolutely unplayable today. What a performance.
Well, here's the goal again, and you have to say the patience of the passing is outstanding. They're just waiting for the right time to penetrate, and then the shot could not be hit any better. Struck with such venom. Great goal.
So the action underway once more, and it's beginning to look as though it's a case of how many for United. Harrison. Dallas here. Mateusz Klich. Oh, he's given the ball away. Mason Greenwood. It's with McTominay. James. And slipped through beautifully. And United have the corner. It's a short one. That's how to rob them of possession. And that will do it for the first half here at the Theatre of Dreams. Well, in the first 45, breathtaking stuff from Bruno Fernandes. What would you say about his contribution?
Well, that's one of the best first-half performances I've seen in a long time. Just so assured in everything he did, and no wonder they keep giving him the ball. Now it's just a question of how many goals he'll get today.
Oh, a save right out of the top drawer. Super stop. The high press was very much on. Needs to stay calm. Well, it's all going so swimmingly for them here. Another goal. And now it's a matter of... Can they trouble the opposition this time? Not to be, and still chasing this game.
Well, that was the chance to get back into this. As it is, they're going to struggle now.
Bruno Fernandes. And a goal! They're running riot here, almost out of sight. The keeper diving magnificently to make sure he got there. And the penalty is converted. A goal is his, and now he can exhale. Fred. Bruno Fernandes. And he's only gone and made it a hat-trick. Absolutely unplayable today. What a performance. So the ball rolling again, and United very much in charge of this one. So let's see how the second half pans out. Loves to attack from the wide areas, but nothing comes of it. Rafinha. And Rodrigo has it. Here's Rafinha. Not a great pass. Bruno Fernandes. Here's Wan-Bissaka. Bruno Fernandes has it. Fred. James. A very good tackle. Koch. Cleach. This looks threatening. Well, it looked like it might lead to something very positive indeed, but a useful interception. Fred. James. Mason Greenwood. The cross is on. Wan-Bissaka. It might be. Oh, a moment of pure class. Had to catch it perfectly, and didn't he just?
Well, here's the replay, and it's a really inviting ball played into the box, begging players to attack it, and the finish is just as good. That's an excellent goal.
Well, sadly, we have to conclude that this hasn't really been a contest, but all credit to any side committed to scoring goals like this. Cleach. Jack Harrison has it. It needs an accurate cross. Mateusz Cleach. Can they get in behind them? Not an especially strong challenge. Well, he has cause to be grateful to his teammate. Space afforded him. Chance to cross. Strength and control. Great opportunity! Well, a poor effort when all was said and done, and simple for the keeper.
Well, he's made a real mess of that, hasn't he? What a chance that was.
Nicely cut out. Under a fair bit of pressure. He's protecting it effectively. Rodrigo. Here's Rafinha. Opportunity to deliver the cross. Rodrigo. United have it once again. Bruno Fernandes. Greenwood. Pogba has it. Bruno Fernandes. Really vital interception. Rodrigo. And good pressure high up the pitch. He's very adept at protecting the ball. Options in the centre. Rodrigo. Cleach. And Rodrigo has it. Just failing to hit the target. Good effort, though. Both managers deciding this is the time to change things around. Both teams going to the bench.
Number 25, Jadon Sancho. Substitution for Leeds United. Coming off the pitch, number 43, Matthias Clerc. Coming onto the pitch, number 23, Calvin.
Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes has it.
Kennedy. Owen, happy birthday from your friend Jonathan Fish.
Now Paul Pogba. And here's Fred. Perfectly positioned to take it away. And we're inside the final 30 minutes. Rodrigo. Here's Rafinha. Robin Koch. Rodrigo. Dangerous looking attack. Well, far from the cross he had in mind. Goal kick it is.
Substitution.
Here's a change for Manchester United.
Off the pitch, number 39, Scott McTominay, to be replaced by number 31, Nemanja Matic.
Lindelöf. Wan-Bissaka. Using his strength to shield the ball. Matic. Hanging on to the ball in this fashion suits them. Maguire. Did well to win the ball back. Bamford. And now it's Phillips. And back to the keeper. He's given us away. Bruno Fernandes. Mason Greenwood. Bruno Fernandes has it. They've lost it. Calvin Phillips. Delightful pass. A corner will ensue.
Substitution for Manchester United. Coming off the pitch, number 18, Bruno Fernandes. To be replaced by number 8, Juan Mata. Substitution for Leeds United. Coming off the pitch, number 5, Robin Koch. Coming onto the pitch.
Now the delivery. Well, they had a decent reading of that ball in. Well, just couldn't keep the ball. Pogba. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. Do they have the guile to open up the defence? And Paul Pogba waiting to fire. Really meat and drink to the keeper under the circumstances. Not giving him a moment's peace. Rafinha. And he read it well, intercepting it. It is to be a throw-in. Rodrigo. So 20 minutes to go. Juan Mata. Now Pogba. Maximum commitment, and he's given away the corner. And taken short. Juan Mata. And up for grabs off the keeper. Well, good defending, clattered out of there. And the free kick awarded to Manchester United. And perhaps a bit fortunate not to be shown the yellow card. A different story next time, no doubt. Well, no surprise to see him go for goal, but a routine save in the end. Sancho. Mata. And the keeper showing tremendous command. Now, how about the short corner? Juan Mata. Here's Mata. Lindelöf. Now, that's wonderful attacking play. Tremendous block. It's a short corner. Mata. Juan Mata. Deflected behind, corner forthcoming. Going short. Using his physical strength to make sure he doesn't lose the ball. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Stuart Dallas. Calvin Phillips. He has time to play it over. Defensive efficiency personified. Sancho. Well cleared away. Ayling. On to Bamford. Rodrigo. The cross is on. Well, the referee wasn't going to let that go. Into the box it goes. Thumped clear. And reading it absolutely superbly. Greenwood. Pogba has it. Jadon Sancho. Wan-Bissaka. Now Mata. Pogba. Can he make it count? Not out of the woods yet. No nonsense clearance. Juan Mata. Well, plenty of power, but just too much height on it. Well, not far away from full-time now, and United excelling here.
Well, what can you say about this performance? They've been absolutely brilliant. They've played with such guile and creativity, and their passing has been so expansive. Not many teams would have stopped them today.
He's in here. Matic. Just made sure nothing came of that. Well, the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Harrison. And teammates to play it to. And that is going to be a free kick. And deep into the penalty area. Well, he had a decent reading of that ball in. He might be able to profit from the wide position. Mason Greenwood. Great challenge, he got nothing but ball. Rodrigo. Well, an easy one to cut out, really. Mason Greenwood. Adam Forshaw with it. Rafinha. Rodrigo. Now with Bamford. Harrison. And they're not standing off their opponents in the slightest. Cooper. And now it's Phillips. Rodrigo. Rafinha. Could play it in. And deliver towards the back post. Well, in fact, a bit too close to the goalkeeper. And that was always going to be claimed. Jadon Sancho. Well, can they be creative from here? No-nonsense clearance. Bamford. Rodrigo. Ayling. Decent progress with the ball at his feet. The defender doing his job. Illegal play, and hence a free kick. Played in there. Greenwood. Sancho now. Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Jadon Sancho. Jadon Sancho. Sancho. Well, tremendous block. Over it comes. It hasn't come to very much. Maguire. Now Paul Pogba. Well, terrific piece of goalkeeping. And now the delivery. Not the result from the set piece they were looking for. And that is the end of the game. It goes down as a united triumph. Their fans are going to be happy with this.
Well, Derek, what a good performance that was. They did most things right, and their attacking play was inventive and had a real cutting edge. That was a really dominant display from them today.
The high press was very much on. Just needs to stay calm. Well, it's all going so swimmingly for them here. Another goal. And now it's a matter of... Bruno Fernandes. And a goal! They're running riot here, almost out of sight. And the penalty is converted. A goal it is. And now he can exhale. Fred. Bruno Fernandes. And he's only gone and made it a hat-trick. Absolutely unplayable today. What a performance. The cross is on. Wan-Bissaka. It might be. Oh, a moment of pure class. Had to catch it perfectly, and didn't he just? Now Paul Pogba. Oh, terrific piece of goalkeeping.